Hey everyone, Justin Smith there, scouting and recruiting analyst for Touchdown Alabama. Thank you guys so much for joining me today on our YouTube channel. The first thing I want you to do is hit that like button, hit that subscribe button as well. Subscribers, hit the notification bell, be notified when we drop content on our YouTube channel. Back with another breaking recruiting news video. After a huge month on the recruiting trail in July, the Crimson Tide have started this month with 2 commitments over 2 days. After picking up a commitment from Hunter Osborne on yesterday, the Crimson Tide officially flipped 4-star tight end Ty Lockwood from the Ohio State Buckeyes on today, as Lockwood announced his commitment to the Crimson Tide a few moments ago. Lockwood becomes the Crimson Tide's first tight end commit in the 2023 class. He's their 18th commit overall. Something that's really interesting about Lockwood is I actually met him in February of 2021, and he's really impressive at a 707 event at Thompson High School in Alabaster, Alabama. Was the Southern Express Border War 707 tournament. I wrote a story on him saying that Alabama could look at this kid because he's 6'5", physical tight end prospect who's making plays all over the field at that 707 event. I felt that the Crimson Tide were going to offer him a little bit earlier in the 2023 recruiting cycle, but they waited. They continued to evaluate some other guys and eventually got on their radar. He actually made it to Tuscaloosa last week, camped in Tuscaloosa in front of the Crimson Tide's coach staff during a workout, and Alabama was impressed, extended an offer to him. Then he verbally committed to them soon after flipping his commitment from the Ohio State Buckeyes. That is pretty big for the Crimson Tide on the recruiting trail, flipping a commitment from the Buckeyes, who have recruited the tight end position really well. They are still going to be in a great position in the 2023 recruiting cycle because they already have another tight end verbally committed. But in terms of what Lockwood brings to the table, currently standing at 6'5", weighing approximately 220 pounds, and he's a true verified 6'5", because I did have an opportunity to see him in person before. Decent route runner for a guy his size. I think he's an above average route runner for a tight end. A guy who's willing to block, a physical blocker, a physical runner when he catches the football. A guy who seems to know how to sit in a zone and just find an open space in terms of just running his routes and just sit down in there, present a big target for his quarterback. His quarterback delivers the ball to him, and he's a difficult big body tight end to bring down. He can also make some contested catches in the back of the end zone in terms of being a red zone threat. He's a guy who's athletic enough to climb the ladder and go get the football out of the air. He already has that great big frame at 6'5". Alabama's coaching staff was really impressed with his frame, his ability to block, because Nick Saban wants a tight end who can do everything that you need a tight end to do. So Ty Lockwood checks all of those boxes, every single box, when you take a look at what you are looking for in a tight end. Again, he's the Crimson Tide's 18th commit in the 2023 recruiting class. Had an opportunity to interview him before he announced his commitment, just to discuss what went into his decision. I'm going to let you guys hear some audio from that interview right now.
I love it. We went down there, and it's meeting all the coaches and meeting Saban was great. I like their whole philosophy is best on best. You compete every single day against the best players, and that makes you better. And I respect that, and that's what I want to be a part of.
Yeah, that was Ty Lockwood, basically breaking down why he committed to the Crimson Tide. Some of the things that stood out about their program. You guys can go to our website, read a lot more about his decision, his conversations with Nick Saban, his conversation with the Crimson Tide tight ends coach Joe Cox, and also what they like about him and what they feel he could do for them at the next level at that tight end position. But this is another huge pickup for the Crimson Tide. August is off to a nice start as the Crimson Tide continue to gear up for fall camp, and some of the top high school prospects in the country turn their attentions to their senior, junior, or whatever seasons they are going into, with high school football quickly approaching. I am excited to get back out to see a lot of these guys in action, bring you guys some videos, some highlights, and just some evaluations of these guys as well. I know you guys are definitely looking forward to just the entire world of football getting back to action. But thank you guys so much for joining me today. Be sure to hit that like button, hit that subscribe button for me, please. Subscribers, hit the notification bell so you can be notified when we drop content on the YouTube channel. You guys can go over to touchdownalabama.com to get full coverage of Ty Lockwood's commitment. Also, some updates from the Crimson Tide's recruiting weekend when it comes to the cookout event. Have several interviews already on the site. I just recently interviewed Jalen Hill, who visited Alabama, and that was a pretty significant visit as well. We'll definitely talk about that on a future episode of The Process. But thank you guys so much for joining me today. I am Justin Smith, the scouting and recruiting analyst for Touchdown Alabama.